are you looking for a good place for dinner tonight? Behind me is Duckworths at Rea Farms. So I never know where my day is going to take me. And, this morning, Duckworth's music was up a little bit louder than usual. And so I sent them one of my regular emails saying, hey, do you mind turning it down? So where is this story going? Hi, I'm Ashley with AskAshley.life, and I'm about to tell you. So several months ago, I moved into my dream come true apartment. Now, I live in a mixed use area, as you can tell, because this is my balcony. And I know that in a mixed use area comes things like car noises from people waiting for their kids coming out of school, from gym traffic and Providence traffic and all sorts of traffic. So I knew that moving in here, I didn't have the right to expect peace and quiet. But after a few months of Duckworth's patio music, I started to become a little frustrated, and I handled it like I handle everything else. I reached out to them, spoke to them like a human being, and was very relieved that we were able to figure it out. That email came from curiosity and from kindness. I did not reach out to corporate. I did not reach out to Lincoln Harris, the property management team. I didn't call the police. None of that, because that is not going to be how we fix our neighborhoods, and that is not going to be how we fix lots of the things that we tend to exaggerate or make bigger than what they really are. So I put together an email and I said, you know what? I said, I know that as a business, you have a certain atmosphere that you want to create for your clientele. I totally get that. Is it possible that your speakers are pointed in the wrong direction, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? And my email was responded to immediately by a manager at Duckworths, and the music just disappeared. And for the most part, every day it's pretty much gone. And if it pops back up, it's a little breezy out here. If it pops back up, then I just send them an email and say, hey guys, can you turn it down? And it's turned down. Now, could I be mad because they forgot to turn it down and they just don't care about me? And you know what? None of that. None of that. They do care, and they don't have to, but they do. So they turn it down within moments of an email. I don't take it personally because I've opened up a restaurant. I know how stressful it can be. I know how, turning that down sometimes escapes the list of things to do, solely because running a restaurant is, well, if you've never done it, it's crazy. It's a tough job. So I decided to write my post that I wrote earlier today on Nextdoor. And then I thought, you know what? In that post, it was giving a positive shout out to Duckworths for handling their business the way they handle it. I don't dine there very often, not because I don't like their food or not because of any of it. It's just there's a lot of choices here, right? And my point about that is this manager, Scott, he doesn't owe me anything. He could have handled it a number of ways, but he chose to handle my respectful request with respect. So today I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna pop down there and finally meet him. And the staff is just incredibly kind, and he was kind, and we just talked about this whole experience and getting a face behind the name. And I thought, you know what, I wanna do more for Duckworths, because just their choice to treat other human beings like a human being, this restaurant should be more full, and they should have as dream come true staff as they wish to have. Because if they handled me the way that they handled me, they're gonna handle you as a client, and as an employee. I would assume even better, or at the very least, like they did me. And how great would that be? So I talked to Scott, and I found out a little bit more about the restaurant and what they're looking for and maybe what's going on. They are still booking holiday parties. They can host up to 40 people inside. And being that we're in Charlotte, they're also able to host large parties outside for up to 100 people. And that is on this patio that you see behind me. On this patio, they have large games, they have ping pong, they obviously have heaters, because that's what we do all year, or during the winter time. And I also, you'll notice, I helped myself to a menu with the blessing. I will post pictures of this menu. I will be posting links to this particular restaurant. Please consider visiting it if you don't have plans for dinner tonight. And they have specials. Oh, and they are hiring. So if you're looking for part-time work, full-time work, seasonal work, If you know that you're going to be home for the holidays and you're going to be here for 6 weeks, and you have a great work ethic and you do what you need to do, you could start the process, or you could start your first day within approximately 3 to 5 days of being hired. The sooner you get started, obviously, the sooner you get your paycheck. There is about 8 hours on a tablet of paid training, and it's about getting that training done so that you can get started on the floor. He introduced me to a young man who knows that he's going to be leaving sometime in maybe January or February, and knowing that, they still hired him, and things are working out great for them. So if you are looking for a short-term gig and you want to work in a place that treats people the way that they treat people, even when they owe them nothing, then this is your place to go. I will say I've had their wings. They're pretty good. And on their menu, it's backwards, of course, but they have this praline, pumpkin praline cheesecake, which looks amazing. They also have daily specials tonight. Kids eat free all day. So there's your special for tonight. Oh wait, nope, that's Wednesday. Sorry, Tuesday night. Pizza night. You create it, $14.99 up to 9 toppings. Yeah, so that's your special for tonight. So if you're in the mood for pizza tonight, come on out to Duckworths and give them a shot that they have totally earned. Stay curious, stay kind, and who knows what my next video will be about.